On this episode, we're talking about co-working space. Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 23 of the vlog. All right, so today I am here with two of my really good friends, Matt and Megan Irvin. They are the founders and owners of Innerstate here in Menlo Park, California. It's a new and exciting co-working space here in the Bay Area, right in the middle of a lot of action in Silicon Valley. But they have a very unique concept, and so we wanted to unpack that a little bit today, talk about the space, talk about your vision here at Innerstate and what you guys are trying to accomplish. Let's get into it. All right, so before we talk about the space, Matt, why don't you tell us a little bit about you and your journey to really starting Innerstate and the concept?
Definitely. First of all, thanks, Anthony, for this. This is fun to be on here with you. Fun to have you back in the Bay Area as well. I've been in business for the last 10 to 15 years, and a few years ago, my wife, Meg, decided to go off on her own in a private practice. And during that journey, we struggled to find space for her to see clients. Just starting out, not having a big book of business yet, it did not make sense to spend thousands of dollars on a long-term lease without the support of that revenue coming in. So we met a friend of ours that was in the co-working industry, and we picked her brain a ton and fell in love with the idea. And a year and a half later, Innerstate was born.
That's phenomenal, and it's definitely a really unique space. Megan, I know you have a particular interest in the space and supporting your vocation, so tell us a little bit about Innerstate and what it means to your business.
Yes, so I am a mental health therapist, and like Matt said, when I was starting out, it was very hard to find a space. So ideally, I needed somewhere that I could book by the hour, and there really was no option for that. So we decided that if we could do co-working and mental health, that would be a great route for us.
Absolutely, and what a unique intersection. I mean, I know that the co-working industry is very much blowing up. Co-working space is very quickly becoming almost a commodity. So the importance of really differentiating is so important. And you guys really led with that differentiating factor of like, we want to create this intersection, create the space, if you will, for small businesses and solopreneurs to come in and have space to collaborate, but as well for practitioners to come in and have an inviting and unique experience for their patients. And that's just a phenomenal vision for you guys. Congratulations. Let's talk a little bit, Matt, about the space. Let's get into the space. Tell us about Innerstate and what people can expect when they come here.
Great, yeah. So at Innerstate here, we're in Menlo Park, California, just surrounded by Facebook campus. We have a little over 8,000 square feet, which is kind of chopped up between private offices from teams of 2 to 3 up to 8 to 10 person team offices. We have some dedicated desks, which are great. They're stand, sit, and with ergonomic chairs. And then we have some co-working area that's just kind of a hot desk. Imagine your coffee shop without the noise and with faster Wi-Fi. And then we've got some conference rooms and meeting rooms where we get actually a lot of off-site teams and companies that come in for just some power sessions, head down, with some streaming services and whiteboards, and it kind of works out for just about any team.
Yeah, that's phenomenal. I'll tell you, I've worked out of this space this week. I've felt very comfortable. I think it's such an organic kind of grassroots feel here that you don't get at maybe one of the bigger box co-working spaces. And at the same time, it's open to different types of organizations and people and work. Megs, why don't you tell us a little bit about the experience that you're trying to design for your practice and for your patients when they come in?
Yeah. So really wanted to shed some light on mental health and make it something that's very normal and acceptable and important. Typically, mental health is something that's seen as very shameful and in the dark and secretive, and really we wanted to let people know that it's a good thing to prioritize your mental health.
It is. I'm fascinated with this intersection, right? Because, Matt, you and I have been in the corporate world for, 15 years now, and you'd probably agree that we are very quickly headed to a space where in corporate America, the lines are being blurred between the business and the work that we do, and also just our wellness and our ability to be high-performing humans. Those discussions are happening.
For sure.
And it's just so cool that you guys have created the space for that here in California. Matt, why don't you tell us a little bit about maybe where you're headed with this business model?
Yeah, I think we're just we're 6 months in, and we're just excited to keep growing and building the community around here. It's been super fun just having a whole bunch of different industries walk through the doors. So it's been very educational for us in all different walks of life. And as we grow, we want to continue blurring the lines between mindfulness and therapy and private practice and big business and in all industries, and just make one communal space where everybody can just come together and get their best work done. So we're going to continue that journey and hopefully have some expansion space in the near future.
Yes. So if community is the vision, the space is the actual platform.
Absolutely.
And that's just incredible. So again, congratulations to you both. I'm so excited for you guys and so excited to continue to support you guys as you grow. Megan, why don't you tell the folks how they can find you?
You can find us at interstatecowork.com and on Instagram.
All right. So everybody, thanks so much for tuning in. We really look forward to bringing very unique topics like this to you all on an episode by episode basis. We'll see you next time.